To hit the like button, share this content, let that friend, that neighbor know where to go when it's time to tune in to Cowboys Sports Talk and beyond. Come on, it's including the ice wall, baby.
Ready? Running from it. Destiny arrived all the same.
The off season is here.
Now it's here. What should I say?
One thing we all adore, something worth dying for. There's nothing but pain. We stuck in this game, searching for fortune and fame. Cowboys looking to add on offense, plus Jerry, Wayne, Jones, Wantz, Travis, Hunter. Come on with it. Jerry, are you not entertained? Is this not why you're here? Come on with it. Five, 4, 3, 2. Mama said there'll be days just like this. And one. Come on with it. Stand tall or not at all. Appreciate you. Brenda, she says, I saw you sitting next to my man, Dak. Appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. And shout out to you, Brenda. Ain't no party like a cowboy party. Ain't no party like a Law Nation party. Come on with it. What's up, everybody, man? I appreciate each and every last one of you all. You know, normally when we talk about sports in general now, you know, you hear storylines of the big three, right? The big, oh man, look at the fabulous five and all of this stuff. And it hit me, ladies and gentlemen, who will be the Cowboys' big three on offense? And you can say, okay, Tyler Smith, Dak Prescott, and CeeDee Lamb, right? But who's our big three for skilled players? The Cowboys is in very need of another skilled player that can do things and get things moving and grooving. All right? And with that being said, the Cowboys are looking to do said thing via the draft because Jerry Jones also, he's in love with the ideal of Travis Hunter. Now, to be fair to all of you all, you know, Davies, we need a running back for real. And shout out to Deuce Vaughn, man. You know, Deuce Vaughn gonna be like, hey, wait a minute, I can be him. I'm Himothy, you know, or Miles Sanders to a degree. And Javonte said, don't sleep on me. I was the Omarion Hampton before Omarion was dancing, you know, Hampton, you know. But, you know, and they went to the same school, by the way. But what I'm getting at is that the Cowboys are very much so in need of another skilled player on offense. And I believe that that's where they're going to go with is another skilled player on offense. Now, there will always be some type of ramblings of news of what the Cowboys can do far as money. Turpin, I like Turpin. I like Jalen Tolbert. I like these guys, right? But likenesses is not going to win you games, right? We need a difference maker. And just to be fair, a little bit to Turpin, some of those wild plays, those exotic plays towards the end, it came from Shotty. So hopefully Shotty would look at this and say, all right, we finna roll with this. All right, it's Turpin time. I see you, Jessica. And we got a super chat. Let the AI speak on it.
King G, $10. Let's start this Sunday off right. Can I hear a little bit of that intro song again?
Yeah, man, shoot, you throwing it in there like that, shoot. Yeah, come on with it. Let's get it. And this is brought to you by King G. Come on with it. All right. And if we really look at it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls around the globe, we have about $34 million. Some would say $34. That's all we have, Cowboy Nation. Tyler Warren, I see you, Marky. Appreciate you. If that's the situation, I'm not going to move furniture around, you know. I really like the ideology of the Dallas Cowboys moving in a certain space, right? Hope Overshawn's getting the number 0. Stay tuned to that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Double R. Appreciate you. All right. So with that being said, let me play this right quick.
Jerry really likes Travis Hunter. So
no way.
that's a very Dallas Cowboy move.
They're going to have to give up the farm for a cornerback? They're drafting 12.
Just because they like him doesn't mean they're going to do it.
All right. So with that being said, where do y'all fit at and feel about Travis Hunter? And I know for sure, even if he finds himself on this team, he can't wear 12, right? He said he's going to want to wear 12 or he's going to want to wear 40. It's going to be weird seeing a wide receiver wearing 40. But where do you – and I think Hunter Lupke is going to be like, nah, dog, you know, that's 40 belongs to me. I'm 40 ounce. On a scale to 1 to 12, where do you guys feel, 12 being the highest of what you would think? And I know this fantasy talk this is no tangible talk, by the way, but fantasy talk. It's the off season, right? And I can't tell it all in one day. We need them picks. Yeah, you ain't lying. 12 is his number. Yeah. And it's the 12th pick, right? That'd be crazy. That would be crazy. But what will you guys feel on a scale of 1 to 10? 12. Well, scale of 1 to 12. 12 is the highest. Where will you guys feel if the Cowboys say, you know what, we tired of this, we're going to go ahead and get a guy that we know for sure that can, you know, help us out. He's open, you know. It's a guy that we can sit around and say to ourselves, all right, we know we need help at defensive back. We know we need help at wide receiver. Why not get this guy? Let's move up and package some things together and move up. Maybe we put some dirt on him a little bit. Let him draft stock fall a little bit. I don't know. Okay. Ooh, I'm seeing some low numbers, boy. Oh, my goodness. Pull a string and I wink at you. 4, 3, 7, 5, 11. JV boys, man, get it out. Member for 45 months, Jessica. That's a long time. I appreciate you. Yeah, 5, 3. So this topic is much to do about nothing then, if that's the case. There was a mock draft that was put out there. But before we get to this mock draft, I want to give kudos and credence to my guy Brandon Tucker, and we're going to circle back to him. And I want to pivot just a little bit, and that will be talking about what Tet said. And my guy Foots, he cleaned it up real good for us, y'all. He cleaned it up real good for us. Shout out to Foots the King. And before we hit play on this, he says, context, Tet's freshman year, and he was 19. Let's not try to ruin this kid's life-changing moment for these athletes, okay? So this would be life-changing moments, okay? So what he was saying basically is that he don't like to watch film, and you don't like to study tape. But here he goes from here.
Well, you don't watch football? At all?
At all.
Is it hard to watch film then if you don't like watching football?
Yeah.
For real? That's crazy.
I don't like watching film either.
don't ever need to watch it by myself because we go over as a receiver group.
All right. So he said he don't like to watch football. He don't like to do X, Y, and Z, especially by himself. He was a rookie. He was a freshman. So I know people going to take that. Now, granted, if you really want that and you say, yes, keep putting that nasty stuff out there as far as his draft grades, and he don't really run fast. He don't like to watch tape. And then all of a sudden at the 12th spot, he's there. Now, Mozzie got caught up into something similar. He said he don't like football. He just like hitting people. So now where his allegiance are at? You know, is it, okay, are you studying from sun up to sundown, which these players not going to do, by the way. Anybody not going to be doing this anyway from sun up to sundown, but you get the optics of it. Brandy says, Travis, don't bring your girl. We have enough drama in Dallas. Yeah, jeez. I would make a joke about it, but, you know, I'm going to let him make it, you know. I'm going to let Travis Hunter make it. I want Asante Samuel Jr. Yeah, we all do, you know. What's up with y'all, man? Appreciate y'all. T-Mac or Ibuka or Emeka, you know, so you want to say Emeka. I'm always going to mess up his name. We're going to have to give Emeka a nickname. What's his nickname? I know he got one. Yeah. We need speed on the field. I agree with that. You know, I agree with that. We most certainly need speed on the field. All right, so with that being said, there was I'm keep hitting the wrong button here. Hold on, give me right here. Boom. All right, so with that being said, there was a mock draft that was done. Shout out to my guy, and let's look into this mock draft right quick. All right, and shout out to them. So they went with Tet in the first round, okay? They went with Benjamin Morris in the second, Alfred Collins in the third, and then, of course, we don't have a fourth. And then we went with Luke, and then we went with Nick Nash, and then I think they went with Jordan James, Joshua Gray, Cal McCord. I know a lot of people like Cal McCord. His tape is pretty good. Cody Simmons, and then they went with not Jerry Stackhouse, but Nazir Stackhouse. So those are the options there. Will you guys be mad if we go with the first three picks? First three picks, I'm telling you, I'm upset just a little bit because we don't have that running back. I am. You know, I'm like, where my running back at? But I'm not going to. But if you can fight your decision, right, and then support your Mecca man, I see. If you can fight and support your decision, right? We got the wide receiver that's going to be on the outside, opposite of CeeDee Lamb. He's going to be a true X receiver. He's going to go up against Mingo, but it's going to be a situation, right? And Ryan Flo, you got that. And then Benjamin Morris. Son, you looking at it like this. He's one of your better cover corners out of this draft. It's not like we don't need it, right? We do need it, sure. So at the end of the day, yeah, we missed out on running backs, but this could be a very much so true thing, because here's the thing. So many people will say, hey, this running back class is deep, but that run at running back can happen literally in the late third round, and you don't have a chance to get back in into the fifth round, and the ones that you really like could be on another team. That's all I'm getting at. So that fourth round draft pick was very crucial. Very crucial. Shout out to you, Sam Herndon. Appreciate you, man, for the $1 support. We really appreciate you, bro. Thank you for all that you do, bro. Appreciate you. And then when we move here, you got Jordan James, Oregon running back. If you look up his tape, how do you feel about Jordan James as your running back? How would you feel about that? How would you feel about that? Cowboy Nation, Jordan James. Law, I think with two free agent moves would be good to see Keenan Allen to Dallas. I think Keenan Allen, he's going to return to the Chargers, right? I think he just got signed. Let me see. Make sure. Keenan Allen just got signed, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. I think his Chargers are negotiating with him. That's what it is. So, hey, it's going to be rough. It's going to be rough, man. You're going to have to get into that and start playing around with what the possibilities could be with all of that. You know, that's the reality of it, Cowboy Nation. You got to play around with the opportunities to deal with that. I think that they are in agreements. Yeah. Jordan James will fit with the running back by committee approach. But before we go a little bit further, man, I appreciate everybody for jumping in. Be sure to hit that like button and share this content. But let's talk about the sponsors for this show, today's show. Spartans! Yo, if you're serious about gaming, you need to check out the Turtle Beach Self 700. The headset is built for power, comfort, the hybrid leather cushion, metal reinforced design, the clean, lay flat look that made to last, the real magic, the dual driver that give you high definition 24-bit audio sound. That crisp, that footsteps, clean shot, 3D sound that put you in the game. In switching device easy, you can bounce between PC, PlayStation, and even your phone with Bluetooth. Thanks to crossplay, noise cancellation, giving you crisp, crystal clear, zero static sound. Game smarter, play louder, dominate everything. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's get it. No doubt, let's get it, man. I appreciate y'all for all that you do. Hey, you know, a lot of people asking, all right, so what do the Cowboys do? Who will be the offensive weapon that they're looking to add? It's going to be somewhere near the actual draft. I think that the Cowboys, when you look at what they did, the selective, aggressive approach, we'll get more and more details. The Cowboys got an owners meeting. Not the Cowboys, but the NFL got an owners meeting in, I believe, Florida this upcoming week. So it's going to be a situation and scenario that they may go into that particular regions and talk about one good player if the John Machota or one of the beat writers can, dare I say, get those boys talking just a little bit and leak something, right? And two of the shots that we're looking at is another wide receiver, of course, on the defensive side of Asante Samuel. We trying to do our best over here is recruiting. But check out Turtle Beach, man. They got great headphones and they noise cancellations, deep bass if you like that, and be sure to check them out. Sleek look too. Be sure to check them out, and you get 10% off of your purchases if you go use the promo code LAW. Speaking of LAW, Law Nation, you know, we got a chance to speak with Dak Prescott just the other night. It was at a private event brought to you by OSA. He was doing fundraising for single parents, and he's doing a great job for the community and beyond. And Dak Prescott was there. Clayton Adams was there. Majority of all of the defensive coaches was there. The fitness coordinator and the wealth coach and all of those guys was there. Keynote speakers were talking good stuff. But speaking of that, Dak Prescott, he was showing me something on the phone there of one of the attendees, and he was trying to give me some info and intel on that. And of course, we talked our casual business things, because if you sitting down at the table with Dak Prescott, come on with it. You got to ask him a few questions, right? And that's exactly what we were able to do. We were able to get into some questionings there, and I appreciate everybody, man, for their support. But man, he was like, "Yeah, man, it's going into my 10th season, right? And I'm looking to even better my best even now, you know." And I talked to him about a few other things that was going on. And I think that for sure that the Cowboys with Dak Prescott, in order for us to win with him, because I get it, y'all want to cry about us losing with him, but in order for us to win with him, I still think that he's going to have a good run game, right? Just like anything else. I think that he's still going to need another receiver on the opposite side of CeeDee Lamb. I like the other guys, but the consistency level is just not there, right? Yeah, law agent in your future, yeah. True story. Me and David Mulugeta, we dapped it up and we talked. I think that agency is a good thing, but I'll still be trying to do this, so I wouldn't be a good agent, Follow your dream, follow your passion, and being that player's agent, definitely not mine. It's too much to do as relates to that. All right, so let's get to this right here, because I got another function that I got to go to today, right? And I promise you guys, I probably will be back at my original schedule this upcoming week, but we got a lot of things that's on the table. But I want to give some love and adulations to my guy, Brandon Tucker. He works and train with these guys, and he pretty much carry a lot of weight in these communities. But let me see if I can play this audio.
Here at Texas A&M's Pro Day with defensive line coach and trainer Brandon Tucker, widely regarded as one of the top defensive line coaches in the state and in the country. Coach Tucker, you've gotten a chance to exclusively work with all three of these A&M defensive linemen that are participating here today. Kind of take us through Nick, Shemar, and Shemar, what you've gotten to know about them that you think mentality-wise will make them successful at the next level.
So all three of them are obviously unique, but the one characteristic that you talked about, what will make them successful, is that they all want to be great. Individually, they want to be great for their families. They want to be great for their teams that they go to, and they want to represent this university well at the next level. Yeah.
And how do you feel like, let's start with Shemar Turner, a guy you've known basically half his life so far. Yeah. How cool is it to see him grow up here at Texas A&M and then now have this opportunity to go to the league?
It's surreal. For me to have had him as young as he was when he came to me for training, to get to watch him grow, going to high school at DeSoto. My son's graduating in the same class that he did, and have a really good relationship with Coach Price, rest in peace, and to see him mature holistically on the
Roger, Texas.
All right, so Turner, if Turner get drafted by the Cowboys, y'all already know how that's going to play out, right? He going to be in the studios with Law. I'm just putting that out there right now with y'all. But I think that Turner, where do you guys got Turner, Shemar Turner, being drafted at in this class? Where do you guys see him? Is it second round? Is it first round? Is it third round? I don't think he's going to make it to the fourth or what have you, because he's going to be gone way before that time frame. Shemar Turner is your cousin, Jessica. Family. We are family. What if Dak loses to Hurt in the playoffs? I don't know. What if he wins? I can tell you that if he loses to Hurts, it'll just be another situation. But we ain't finna talk about that. That's what if Hurts don't make it to the postseason? What if the Eagles are done? So that's just for what it is. They got him more of a third round draft grade. Most of you guys got him in the third round. Yeah. And his hands, his burst, his get off is there, right? He's a little on the lighter side, but he can shoot through gaps, man, and get upfield. I think that he would be a good asset for this team, and of course he would be kind of like a hometown kid, So it would be a situation whereas for sure he's not falling to the fourth, right? Eggert says low first, early second, third round. I'm hoping, right? So it goes to my pedigree right here. I want the Cowboys to do two things before they get to the third round. Two things before they get to the third round. And it don't have to be in any order. The two things that I want the Cowboys to do is a wide receiver or a running back. With the one pick or the second pick, however they want to do it, you can do either or. I don't want us to be thinking about trying to get a running back in the 5th and the 6th round. That's something that I just don't want us to do. Turner reminds me of Sam Williams as far as being underrated. Yeah, and Turner, he's a real good, solid kid, though, by the way. And speaking of that, I got one other thing that we want to pull up. According to Rusiani, there's a sense around the league, and we would know for sure. We'll know for sure by the end of next week, ladies and gentlemen, that the consensus will be all on the same page about banning the tush push. You know, we got another super chat. Appreciate you. And while I flip over to read the super chat, let me know how y'all feel about that band over there. You know, and shout out to you, Josh Blaze. Appreciate you for this. Yo, Law, what's your thoughts on giving up a third and maybe Tolbert for Sutton to make it more appealing? Can still get Genty at 12 if he's there and available. Cortland Sutton, he's the wide receiver that we kind of like. Yeah, we've been talking about this for a minute here. Shout out to my guy AOC. He came up with the ideology of us spending some, you know, some players or trade capital, draft capital to get this guy, right? Just by me knowing the Cowboys, they probably look at it like, we got Cortland Sutton at the house. His name is Mingo, right? We got Mingos, you know, and they love their acquisitions, and they want to prove to the world the need to be right, you know, and that's what it is, you know. Freight Train, appreciate it for $199 for your mind. Free agency for needs and draft for wants. Ooh, I like that. It is easier to fill your holes up with the free agent picks, though, right? Because you have a little bit of, I know, of a known commodity, right? I know what Jair Alexander can do if you even make a trade acquisition, right? Everybody in this draft is a crap shot, you know. Everybody, you know, even from the number 1 pick to the last Mr. Irrelevant, you know, we don't know. Things change. Different climate. Being focused only on football opposed to going to school and getting all of this stuff going, right? NJ off the top rope. Oh, my goodness. Come on with it.
Angie Rebel Chicks, $49.99. Shout out to the Goat Law Nation. I will miss the stream today because I'm at the hospital with my father. But I wanted to show you support and appreciation. Hit the like.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. And we hope all is well.
Take the money out!
For your dad, you know, dad lives matters too, you know. Father lives matter too, you know. Shoot. We all say what mama said, but, you know, fathers be there, you know. Fathers be there for your little ones too, right? Male or female, be there for them. You know, they need to hear that voice, that masculine approach to it, because if not, man, you know, you be raising a bunch of softies. And no offense to the single parents out there, moms out there, but I feel as if, though, if you smart and you are savvy with your wordplay, you can convince mom, you know, I don't have to cut the grass today, mom. You know, I cut my hand. Yeah. But them dads say, man, put that Band-Aid on and get out there and cut that grass. So appreciate you, Angie. I hope all is well. Big prayers. Put some prayer emojis in the chat for Angie and while she's at the hospital. And Angie, do me a huge favor. Do me a huge favor. All of them TVs on at the hospital, click on the YouTube button and then turn them on, Law Nation. Turn them on, leave them on. Yeah, let's get everybody at the hospital listen to Law Nation. Yes, indeed. Appreciate you for your support, Angie. And all of your work goes pretty much not unseen because we see what you're doing, and we gonna work something out in the future. But while we are doing that, and while we getting things adjusted, if you somehow riding along in Dallas, especially around this time where there's people trying to scramble and scrape and get things, there was a G-Wagon that crashed into a few cars down there in Frisco. And if one of your cars is in that pathway and you was on the other side and you got out and it really didn't hurt you that bad, I still want you to reach out to our partners. But before we go to that partners.
Davis, $5. Law, are we going to add Ogre at DTB for the draft, or are we going to backpedal as usual, Eyes?
Hold on. Right before I go to my Frenkel. Law, are we going to add a demon at defensive tackle before the draft, or are we going to backpedal as usual? I don't think that there's a demon out there right now at defensive tackle. I can look. Let me peep around right quick. Give me 1 second. Spot rack, right? Go there. Make sure I log in. Go to NFL free agency. Give me 1 second here. Yeah, I'm signing in. Make sure I sign in. Sign in, Law. Sign in. Yep, sign in. Get rid of the ads. And I'm giving you guys the play-by-play as I move over to this point right here. Appreciate everybody. All right, so we go in here. I'm put available. We go in. All right. Who? John Jenkins is still playing? Good Lord. All right, let's go by. Look, Jonathan Hankins available. All right, so here's my thoughts on this. Benito Jones, baby. I've been talking about Benito Jones for a minute. He's finally available. Need some long teeth up in here, boy. Yeah, dog. I don't want nobody that's 36, 35, or 33, 32. I'm ageist a little bit. To be fair to this list, what I would do if I'm the Cowboys, I'm waiting. I'm waiting till after the draft. That's what I would do. I'm waiting to after the draft, because at the end of the day, thank you so much. Yeah, at the end of the day, what I'm gonna do here is there will be a team that will draft their interior defensive player that they think is going to be monumental, life-changing to them, right? And what will happen is they will release their interior defensive tackle that's a little bit younger. Surprise cuts. Have you ever heard that? Oh, surprise cut. Blah, blah, blah got released. And then we can come in and scoop them. We have $34 to $35 million. That's what I would do. Appreciate y'all so much for your understanding on that. All right. 38 likes, 412 people in here watching. That got to be a mistake on the numbers, man. Got to be a mistake. Let me see. Yeah, man. Come on, man. How y'all going?
It's an evil world we live in.
Yes, indeed. It's an evil world.
It starts from the first phone call. Most of the time, you're going to talk to Gene Burkett, a 30-year partner. You're not going to talk to some employee that just got put on the phones that day.
There are things that are so crucial, especially if it's a cataclysmic event, to have our experts get out and look at the vehicle, witness statements, photos, the whole thing.
Call Frenkel first.
Chosen by the people, feared by the insurance companies.
Call Frenkel first.
Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Call my phone, hit my line. Only ones who down for real, down for line. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Keep it super thorough my way on this side. Mobbing with my brothers, there's no question, keep it real. Whether we East Coast or we in the hidden hills.
That's Frenkel and Frenkel Personal Injury Lawyers. That's 817 or 214. And all of the threes you can dial. Now, if you can't dial that number, visit frankelfirm.com. Someone will be able to assist you. They got over a combined of 100 years of experiences. They're located here in the heart of Dallas, so they know the terrain, they know the area. And be sure to reach out to our sponsors that's in the chat or in the description box. On this beautiful Sunday, we don't have a lot of time, but we have a few time. 657-390-7391 is the hotline for your mind. Jump on in. Let me know what you have on your heart, soul, and sinew. I got the first caller from the 214. You're live on the nation, brought to you by FrankelFirm.com. Darius, talk to me.
Well, what's happening? So I think Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones, like the way that they do things, I kind of feel like with the quarterback that they have in Dak Prescott, and I see you too with my dog Dak. You're doing good work over there. But I think with the philosophy that they have, it's kind of like they are walking contradiction. So they have this philosophy of we like our guys, but you have a quarterback that you have to build a super team around. You see what I'm saying? You don't have the type of quarterback that can put the whole, like with lack of weapons, put the whole team on his back and say we going here. Like quarterbacks like Pat Mahomes, Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels, C.J. Stroud. Quarterbacks that we don't have that. So like if you got the philosophy of we like our guys, then you probably need to go and get you one of those type of quarterbacks, and then let that go to a team that likes to build super teams, around their quarterback.
Oh,
because and then you was eating, my bad. I'm gonna keep talking. Yeah, what I was gonna say. Damn, what I was gonna say.
Who won the Super Bowl last year?
It was the Eagles.
Okay. That was the super team, right?
Yep.
How come Pat Mahomes didn't get a chance to beat the Eagles last year? What was going on?
Now, the reason why he didn't beat the Eagles last year was because they had the super team. They had the overpowered defensive line, and they had a good secondary.
But you just said that teams like with Pat Mahomes, they don't need all of that.
No, I'm glad you said that. Now, so the reason why I said that was because when you go back to the year 2023, and you look at Pat Mahomes' receiving core, the likes of Rashee Rice, Kadarius Toney, Mecole Hardman, Juju Smith-Schuster, he had no real weapons. Like Rashee, you can give me Rashee Rice, but he was just not coming into his own. And then his only real weapon was Travis Kelce. So essentially, he had one primary target. And then if you want to go to Pacheco ran for 900 yards.
Right.
Now, he didn't even make it to 1,000. This year, he only got 300 yards. You know what I'm saying? So he basically, and then that whole season, his receiver core was dropping hella passes. I'm gonna go over to Josh Allen. Josh Allen doesn't have a receiver core right now.
Right.
Right now, Josh Allen has no receiver core. And then if you want to talk about the run game, James Cook only ran for 1,000 yards. He ran for 1,000 yards. So essentially,
So you're saying that
Josh Allen won the MVP with no receiving core. And
so Amari Cooper, Keon Coleman, and their tight end and their running back, there wasn't enough weapons for a guy just getting.
My bad. No, you're right. I forgot about Amari. So look, you're right. You're right about that. So I'm wrong on that one.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying that they got weapons. You know what I'm saying? And Cooks is a whole lot better than Rico. You know what I'm saying? I think he got hurt or something like that.
Rico had more running yards than Cook.
Right now, straight up, would you take Rico over James Cook?
I wouldn't, but I'm just giving you the stats. I'm just letting you know what happened. But then, so I said Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels only had one true receiver, which was Terry McLaurin. I'm saying all of that because I know you. It sounded like you was going towards the point of quarterbacks. Like quarterbacks don't need weapons and all that. I'm just telling you the quarterbacks that can take marginal talent and they can put the whole team on their back and say we going here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have that quarterback. I'm not trying to take a shit on Dak Prescott. I'm just telling you it's just it's not. I'm just telling you what it is. He needs weapons. So to me, it just kind of seemed like as long as we don't get him the weapons, we can always have this the excuse of, damn, we're not giving him weapons, so we can't really do shit. That'll be the same. We'll say that every year. You did what I'm saying. So it's just kind of the issue. My whole point is the issue is Stephen Jones and Jerry Jones because their ideology doesn't match the type of quarterback that we got. You know what I'm saying? We need as many weapons as we can possibly have so that we can get past this hump.
No doubt, man. I appreciate you for calling in, Darius. I ate my whole meal over there while he was going over all of those things, but good call.
Yes, indeed.
All right, I'm gonna get back with you, bro. On a rebuttal on a later date, but appreciate you.
I got you. Because
I know Lady Jessica, she gonna do all the good rebuttal for me. She finna tear you up, Darius. She finna tear you up. Yeah, because Burrow got a lot of weapons, man, and he had the same results that Dak Prescott had last season. They both was at the house talking about, hey, what channel the football game gonna be on? Oh, it's on Netflix. Yeah. But for the 903, you're live on The Nation.
All right, you better let it know. Don't come on here talking trash, Dak, baby, because Dak need weapons just like everybody else. You think the quarterback did it by themselves? No, they didn't. It take the whole team. Dak ain't the whole team. So you better stay yourself up off this chat if you're going to be like that, bro. And you can go support Pat Mahomes team and get up out the Dallas Cowboys chat with all that because we don't want to hear that.
Yes, indeed.
My brother, I am proud of you, man. I'm glad for you that you was able to talk to our quarterback and have your time with him, man. You the man. And forget the haters. They gonna hate anyway. They just mad because they ain't you.
Oh, yeah.
You are real. You are you. And God bless you to be able to do so you keep doing what God bless you to do. And Law, can I get a notification that when I need, to unlock my car so you can get your bread, bro, when it's time for my monthly fee, because I have to keep it on a lot because my bank account got hacked into. Somebody from an iPhone and I lost my bank account. So all I got is my cards. So where my money coming from, that card and another one is all I got. Couple of others, all I got. So I just need to know so when I can get some kind of notification so I can know to unlock my card because I get work all day. And I don't know when, my monthly fee time is no more. Okay. Because, I got a notification back in the day when I had my bank account. But I keep my card on the lock, man, because hackers doing the most to me right now. I feel like it's somebody else personally, but it's okay. Okay. Because I'm going to make it through this trial like I made it through all the rest. That's why I'm a powerful woman of God. But I love y'all. And let's go Cowboys, PDO people. Let's get these lights up. Man, let's do it right for the law. Angie got to be with her father. Her prayers are with her. I lost my father in 2020 when I was in Dallas. But I'm back home now. I miss Big D, y'all. But y'all, let's get some likes up. And how about them Cowboys?
How about them Cowboys? Yes, indeed. That's Lady Jessica, and that's what she said. Hey, man, come on with it. I was gonna say something, but I ain't gonna say it. You see, because I know, y'all like, Lord, there go the alley. Come on with it, come on. Lord, there goes the alley, man. What's going on, Lord? You not yourself, boy. You supposed to been able to take that one. Oh my goodness, man. All right, I got my brother, man, from the 304, and then we'll close it out with the 831. But for the 304, you're live on the Nation, man. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what's good, Law? I'm sitting here on the grill with some baby backs, big dog.
Oh yeah, man. Chili's baby back ribs.
Barbecue go.
I want my baby back ribs. Yeah.
Hey, that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this right now, dog. Like that, the Joneses thought process for where they're still in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
They really feel that way. You can, in their mind, you can only have one receiver, one running back, one tight end. Like they outside of that, having more than one receiver, one running back, and one tight end. They don't believe in sitting here saying my second receiver needs to be as good as my one, or my second running back needs to be as good as my one.
Right.
The more weapon, they don't understand the concept of more weapons, better turnout, because they from top down want to control who's getting play time, and they can't sit here and say, all right, well, we got a number one receiver, a number 1A and 1B, and then a number 1A and 1B on running backs. And we have two dynamic tight ends. Who are we going to play? When in all actuality, that's the coach's decision. That's who the coach should be making. That's on the coach.
Right.
But if you let your coaches coach and you let your players play instead of dictating who gets the ball and what game they want to see, who this and that and third. When you stop trying to control things and let things flow as they should, that's when we'll really win. We're not going to win until they let go of that steering wheel, because Jimmy Johnson, probably, and one of the main reasons why they hate Jimmy is because Jimmy wouldn't pay attention to that shit.
Right. He was a rogue. He was a maverick. Yeah. He was all of that stuff that went against the grain, and then he called him out like, y'all don't know football. You know what I'm saying? We the football people. Yeah. And
that's one of the main reasons why. Oh, we did it our way. No, you did it your way with Jimmy's players. Once Jimmy's players left, you had never seen or heard or sniffed any type of success on the football field. Now, you want to talk about promotions, and you want to talk about, the brand and all that. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I give him that. That's what he is. You're a salesman. But salesmen aren't good managers. Salesmen sell.
Yep.
Sell
water to a well. Yep, you're right. Yeah. Hey, I got this well water over here for you. Well, yeah. He's already in it.
That's one of the main reasons why I can't see Tech becoming our. I can't see us drafting Tech.
It's going to be somebody. It's going to be somebody of areas of importance for this team, bro. At 12, I think that the Cowboys, we at their sweet spot, whereas they better not F it up, and they haven't F'd it up in so many years when you draft an early outside of Morris Claiborne.
Yeah,
in the first round.
But my whole thing is, bro, like I said, it's hard for them to sit here and say, okay, who are we going to play? We want to get Mingo in the game. We want to get Turpin the ball, but we want to make sure Turpin doesn't hit his 500 yards. So we got to watch how we play him throughout the season instead of letting your coaches make that decision. I'm telling you, until they decide to back up.
Yep. I feel you on that, A-Lou, man. Thank you for calling in, fam. Yeah. Yes, indeed. Good call from you, man. I got from the 831. Like I said, man, we'll close it out with you, bro. What you got, man, for the show today?
My man, Law Nation, how you doing?
Hey, man, I'm doing great, man. I can't complain, bro.
Hope you all have a blessed day, my man. And just finishing a run here, a little cardio run, but Hey, listen, I follow you. You're outstanding. You're one of my best guys that I listen to when it comes to transparency and Dallas Cowboy information. Dial me in. I listen. I don't quite call as often, but this is Nacho from the Bay. I think you heard me. I'm up here. I'm about an hour and a half south of San Francisco. Anyway, my take is that I'm hoping that at number 12 with the draft coming about, I hope we don't have the luxury to be trading up and losing draft picks as much as we stay at 12. If we need to drop down maybe a few spots, maybe get an extra third or fourth or second, I think that'd be great. But I'm going to give you my 4 dream players in order. And that is if they're there and we take them. Genty number 1, McMillan number 2, Ibuka 3, and 4th, Golden. You give me any of those 4, however whether Genty will be available at 12 or not, then you go to McMillan. If he's gone, then you go to Ibuka and or Golden, and I think that would be the ideal selection for the Cowboys at 12 or a drop down. How do you feel about that?
Any of those guys, I can paint the picture, right? I can see the vision. But if it's somebody that's outside of that realm, right? Now I'm thinking like, hold on, what the Cowboys trying to do? Like you didn't mention Walter Nolan, right? So if with the 12th pick, the Cowboys select Walter Nolan, Ole Miss, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm giving the slant eyes over here. I'm gonna be really thinking and be rubbing my chin and my beard. I'm like, what's going on, you know? And I'm not gonna be like overexcited. I'm not gonna be over mad, but I'm gonna be like, oh, that's odd right there, and I hope for the best. But I like the proposal that you presented. I think any of those boys, I'm kind of like, all right, cool. You know, I'll be happy with it. But I'm gonna be looking real weirdly if it's Walter Nolan or if it's somebody else that we haven't even been talking about, and the Cowboys high-fiving and butt-slapping, talking about, yeah, we got him, you know. I'm like, wait a minute, dog. Hold on. But, hey, man, I really appreciate you, bro. What you got? What else you got?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just lastly, to your point, you know, we can't deny the fact, and you have a very great point, we can't deny the fact that we do need interior defensive tackle help. Right. And obviously Nolan would be great. I think it'd be a little too rich at 12. I'd like to get more excitement for the Cowboy fan base to bring in a player that's going to really I mean, whether it's a Nolan or a Harmon for Morgan, maybe in the second round. Right. I do know that they do want to bring in defensive tackle help. I know we need it. I think it's pretty obvious in the Super Bowl how the Eagles basically beat the Chiefs in the line of scrimmage, offensive line and defensive line. So I know we need that. They may not be the sexiest picks for the fan base, but yeah, I'm hoping. Lastly, I'll tell you this: what if we took what's been rumored as well? What if we take Warren, the stud tight end from Penn State? There, I mean, he kind of would be you know, he would be kind of another receiver that could be. I mean, and this guy's a stud. So, I mean, but man, it's exciting to see what's going to happen, right, Law? And hey, listen, thank you for taking my call, and have a blessed day, my man. You as well, man. That's Nachos, man, from 831, man. He, following the channel for a long time. Just came off a run and just wanted to talk about the Cowboys to us. The Eagles, if I'm not mistaken, on their offensive line, they only had one person that was drafted in the first round, and that's Lane, right? They picked up Mekhi Becton, who was considered washed or trashed or, fold-up guy, hurt guy, right? They picked him up. He was a former first-round draft pick, and he played phenomenal last year for the Eagles, right? I think is he on the free agent market right now? Y'all let me know. Or is he looking for a bigger bag? I don't know. So trying to find a first round in every department on your offensive line, I think you can overspend right there.
I think that that's what can happen, right? It's like literally skipping leg day. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all of the muscles up top, but you're missing leg day. Shout out to you, D'Angelo Brown, for the 200 stars, man. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you so much for it.
Take the money out, all of it. Come on.
Yeah. So, you know, it is for what it is, Cowboy Nation. But like I said, I got to get prepared to go to this networking function tonight, and I really appreciate y'all so much for y'all support, man, and all what y'all doing here for the nation as we continue to grow. As I grow, we all grow. Trust me, there will always be something where I'm pulling someone else with me, right? Dragging someone with me, taking someone along the ride with me. Yeah. You can go fast by yourself, but you can go further with someone else, right? But at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, this episode was very great. Picking y'all brains on this and that on this beautiful Sunday. A lot of people gonna ask, Law, who are you? And remember what I told you guys. There's only 3 types of people on this planet. 3 types. Shout out to you, Brown. Appreciate you.
Take the money out, all of it.
And Herndon, appreciate you on the Cash App. Appreciate you. And if y'all don't want to be all by yourselves on the Cash App, be sure to pay your way. I ain't gonna Marvin Sapp y'all now, you know. Talking about take the money out. We need $40,000. Don't y'all move. Stay to the end. Cause we ain't gonna leave until we get $40,000, right? That old God told me to tell you type of preaching, right? God told me to tell you, freight train, to reach down in your pocket and bless Law Nation with the kind that fold. That is right, D'Angelo Brown with the 200 stars. Appreciate you. I'm not gonna do that. You know, so many people are so fixated on the building. So many people are fixated on how large the studio is. How many window panes you guys got. How tall is the cross on the tip of your building, right? But I read somewhere that I would no longer dwell in the house built by man, but I would dwell in the house, in the hearts, in the soul of my people. Meaning that I would dwell in the minds and the body of my people, not in the physical temple. So what I'm getting at is for you all to watch Law Nation move and operate. It have nothing to do with this microphone. It have nothing to do with the building that I am. Because you guys walk with me in the hearts and minds of the people, and that's what I love. Come on with it. TDJ's looking. Take the money out. But Mama said there'll be days literally just like this. Yeah. And if you want a thing bad enough to go out there and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time, your peace, and your sleep, if all of your desires of it makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired, and it makes you hold everything tawdry and cheap, if life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and all that you dream is about it, if you will gladly go out there and sweat for it, fret for it, or plan for it, or lose all terror of your mind for it, if you would simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength, sagacity, with faith, hope, confidence, and stern pertinacity. If neither cold or the poverty or the famish or fame or the sickness, body or brain could turn you all away from the thing you want. If dogged and grim and besiege and beset with the help of Almighty Cowboy Nation and everyone that's listening. Like he said, I will no longer dwell in the house built by man, but I will dwell in the house, in the hearts of my people. Right here. I will dwell from within. I want to know what's in your heart, Cowboy Nation. I want to know your conditions, Rico, right? I want to know what you feel like Dak owns filthy, Sadiq. I want to know what's pumping through your body far as the blood that's rolling in there. Is it that silver? Is it that blue? Come on with it. Are you staying true to what you believe in, right? Or when you walking around and they say, well, I know just by the way Sadiq walk. I know just by the way JV talk. I know just by the way Dan look that these guys, these girls, they are Dallas Cowboy fans. Just look at them, baby. Yeah, they standing tall even though it's been 30 years, 30 seasons. They ain't going nowhere. Come on with it. Shout out to you, Ice Cold. Let's get it one way or another. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Come on with it. Tell them run it up, baby. Silver and blue. Come on with it. Come on. Hey, yeah. Come on.
No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck.
Let's get it, baby. Stretch it. Law Nation. Come on.
No sleep, no rest.
And roll those credits. Come on with it.
I love my fans, don't need no friends. I got my homies. Thought I could trust you, I find out you tried to zone me.
Come on.
I'm number one up on that court, I'm Nick McGrady.
Yeah.
The first one in, the last one out, can't call me lazy. Put in my hours, send the invoice and they pay me. I need 6 rings like MJ.
Law Nation, baby, let's get it. Yeah.
I wake up, flex, thumb down.
Shout out to you, Brandy King. Appreciate you. T, appreciate you. Josh Blaze, Freight Train. And Jay, thank you for the 50 piece. Appreciate you. Put prayers emojis for Angie in the chat. Bama Boy, D'Angelo. And last but not least, Ice Cold Cowboy.
Call up Nigeria, come through in a hurry.
Come on.
Those London boys don't come to play, you should get worried. One false move, find yourself, they getting buried. Dance with the devil, used to love playing those games. Made some bad decisions that brought my mama pain. I made a promise to her, swore that I would change. I'm on the come up, bet I live up to my name.
Yeah.
I wake up,
Law
down
Nation.
No drip this.
Come on.
Run it up.
Yeah.
No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up. I wake up, flex, thumb down now. Check. No drip this. Tell them run it up. No sleep, no rest. Might crash, might wreck. But first I stretch. Tell them run it up.
Come on, the next one, baby. Who's going to be the next one? Let me know in the chat. DC for life, not for short. That's been my time. I really thank you all for yours. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Let's get it. And do me a huge favor, Miss Felon. Lean forward. Right here. Yeah, right here. Go on.